to write TSql. So this is a standard order. You will write select and you will give the column names, what are the columns, column 1, column 2, so on, from table name, and if you have joins you will write joins, and after that you will write the where condition, and I am going to show you each and everything now. Next you will write the group by. What is a group by also I am going to show you. Next we are going to write having clause. Next we are going to write order by, okay, in a single query. Forget about the joins, in a single query. So these are the things that you need to follow. You can't write having before group by, you can't write group by before where condition, you can't write order by before group by. Okay, this is a standard way you will be following. This will be the order way. First you will have the select, okay, select from, yeah, ఓ మళ్ళీ బ్రేక్ అయిపో అందరికి అలానే అవుతుందా? హలో, అవ్వట్లేదా మీకు? ఓకే ఓకే, అందరికి అలానే బ్రేక్ అవుతుందా? వాయిస్ క్లియర్గా ఉందా? ఓకే 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 ఓకే, యా యా కొద్దిగా ప్రాబ్లం ఉన్నట్టుంది, వీకెండ్ లోపల ఏదో చేస్తాను. ఓకే, యా ఏమైనా బ్రేక్ అయిపోతే నాకు మా అడగండి మధ్యలో, ఓకేనా? ఆపేయండి క్లాస్, చెప్పండి. ఇప్పుడు ఆర్డర్ బై హ్యావింగ్, ఇది హ్యావింగ్ తర్వాత ఆర్డర్ బై, ఇది లాస్ట్ ఏమో ఆర్డర్ బై. Okay, so this is a normal way. So when you execute the query with all these steps, first the table will execute, second the where condition will execute, third group by will execute, fourth having clause will execute, fifth the select statement will execute, sixth order by will execute. This is the order, the way the queries will execute. Okay, we are going to see step by step process now. And see, you can't use group by, you can only use group by when you have some aggregate functions, when you use some aggregate functions. Okay, having class means if you want to filter on aggregate functions, then you will be using the having class. If you want to sort the data, you will be using order by. If you want to filter some data, then you will use the where conditions. Okay, now I am going to explain step by step, so why we use and what are the different steps that we use. So this is my first scenario. I am having a table called company. This company table is having ID, year, quarter and amount. Okay, ID, year, quarter and amount. And if I want ID, I want to do like ID is 111 222, ID year 2010 2010, or this is also 111. Okay, and this is 2011 and 2011, and quarter is 123 123, amount is 10 15 some 20 10 16 and 22. This is the amount I got. Now I want to get a scenario where I want to get ID, I want to get year, like this is my scenario for ID 1 year 2010, ID 1 year 2011. I want to get total amount for that year. So that amount should be here, instead of dividing the amount in quarters, I want the total amount. Total amount will be 45. Same with the below one, 40, 47, 48. Okay, this is the output I want from the given table. I need to write some queries where I should aggregate, means I should sum the amount, total amount at the year level. Currently you are having the amount at quarter level, right? For each quarter it is showing the amount, but I want the total amount at the year level, like this. So how you are going to do, and what are the steps you need to follow for that? Okay, so for that purpose I think I have in other server, I think the table. Yeah, there is a commonly used table, I think. So we can see the table name. By default, there will be table called EMP or company. Yeah, sorry, I think this doesn't have that. Yeah, let's go with this. Okay, so I'm getting the data here. Now what I'll do, give me a minute, sorry. I can create a table, that will be good. Just create a table and I can easily insert the data for 2 records, and we'll be doing that will be great, so that we can practice on many things. So create table, and I'll name the table name as SQL table, and I'll give the CID as integer and year as integer, quarter as integer, next amount as money. Money means it stores up to 4 decimals. Done. I have created a table. Now for inserting the table, it is on the test database, right? So what I am going to do, go to the test database, refresh. There are 2 ways of inserting the data. So instead of inserting, what I will do, directly right click, edit top 200 rows. If you have records less than 200, then you can use this, or else, but it is a manual, no one will suggest to use this one. Okay, so add company ID 101 2010, quarter is 1, amount is 10. 101 2010, quarter is 2, amount is 20. 101 2010, quarter is 3, amount is 22. 101 2011, quarter is 1, amount is 11. 101 2011, quarter is 2, amount is 12, something. 101 2011. I'll use from 102 only. Done. Okay, this is the data I got. Now what I want, see, I got the year 101, year 2010 amount, and you can see the amount at the quarter level, the granularity, that lowest level is the quarter. Okay, it is showing the amount at the for each quarter, but now I want the total amount for the company for year level. I want the company ID 101, year 2010, and the amount, like I got 22 2010, right? I need to sum it up, and that all I should get at the year level. Now I should get the total amount at the year level. Okay, so for doing that, we do normally we go step by step process. Okay, so in the output I should have the company ID and year, since I want the output, right? Or else what I will do, I will create a new window. Yeah, I am going to keep this window aside. Yeah, then we can see that output and we can write our own queries. So select, and what is the table we want? We want CID, done. comma year, and after that we want amount, right? Write the amount column. Done. Next, from what is the table name? SQL table. Okay, so done. When I do this, I will get the data at the year level, but actually I want these 3 records to be summed up. To add, I should just get as a one record 101 2010, and the amount I am getting in 3 records, right? It should be added. That amount should be added. Okay. For that purpose, in the SQL server, since you want to do anything like if you want to add, if you want to take an average, that all you can do by using aggregate functions. There are a couple of aggregate functions. The aggregate functions are called sum, you got count, you got average, you got minimum, maximum. These all are the aggregate functions that we have in the SQL server. Okay. So, the same scenario for this, what I am going to do, I am going to write sum is aggregate function. Inside the sum I am going to write amount. Okay. Inside the sum I am going to write amount. Now, if I execute this, what happened? The SQL server will throw an error. You are saying that okay, you want to do sum and you are giving the column, but you should also manually make sure that you should manually write some other query which makes that the SQL server should understand you want to do group by CID and year, right? You want to do the sum of amount on CID and year. You are ignoring the quarter. So, the same thing you can do by using the group by, because I want to get the amount for this company ID and for this particular year, whatever the amounts I have, I want to sum it out. So, the 2 columns which I need is like CID and year. So, you will be doing group by now. Group by CID comma year, means we are forcing the SQL server to do that. I want to sum the amount based on this records. Okay, based on the CID and year I want to sum. So, what it does, when you do this, the system will go, it will take the so this is the way how the system is going to do at the back end. When you do group by CID and year, first the system does, I need to create a new one, I think. What system does at the back end, it is going to first, it is going to list all the company ID and year in order by. It is going to list company ID and year in the order by 101 2010, 101 2010, 101 2011. Since you did group by, right, it is going to order by 101 2011. So, I am not writing for 102, just I am writing for only 101. You assume that there is 102 also. So, you got amount 10, 20, 22 and 11, 12, 22. This is what the system does at the back end. After getting this one, you said that you want to group by on this 2 columns, and you also said that you need the amount as sum amount. Then what system does? Whatever the values, these 2 records, these 2 columns as a similar values, that amount will be summed up. So, the final amount will be 1 2010. So, this 2 with the same records 101 2010 we got 3 records, right? Whatever the amount we have in the 3 records, that will be summed up. So, total the amount will be 20, 30, 40, 52. Same with the 101 2011, and it will sum at the back end. This is it is going to do 45, sorry, yeah, 45. Okay. So, now, so I will get 101 2052, 101 2011, 45. So, now if I execute this, I will get that one 52. Oh, I think it is 43. Okay, 11, 12, 22. Oh, yeah, sorry, 45. Yeah, I am seeing the second record. Okay, 101 is here. Okay. So, this is the way the system does. See, now you got the total amount. Since aggregate function, whenever I use function on the column, it will not show any column here. Okay, it will not show any columns. For that purpose, I need to manually, yesterday I have asked, right? So, I need to manually give total amount. Okay, the same thing. Now if I want to get the total amount at the company ID, I want to get total amount for each company for all the years. So there is nothing to worry. So just you will give here, since you want the total amount for each company, then you will filter it and you will do the group by on company ID. That's it. So when you do company ID 101 has 52 and 45, right? So you will get 97, I think. Yeah, you got it. Okay, this is the way you are going to do the group by. See, whatever the columns you have except this aggregate function, you will be getting all the things. Instead of sum, you can use minimum. When you use minimum, out of the 3 records for in the company ID, whatever the minimum amount you have, you will get that minimum amount. Okay. See, 10 is a minimum amount, right? See, you got the 10 is a minimum amount. If I do the max, then out of all the data, whichever record is max, see 101, what is the max amount is 22, right? And 102, the max amount is 22. So you will get the 22. If you do average, then you will get the average amount for the entire, for all the records, you will get the average amount. Okay. So like that, you can play around with them. So these are the most probably you will be using sum, average and minimum. Okay. So count, where you use the count is that if I want to see the total number of records for each company ID, then what I will do, I will do the total number of records and I will count CID as count record count. That's it. So when I do, I'll because see each company ID is having 6 records, right? Then I will get company ID and number of records. See, 6 records and 102 has also 6 records, so I will get the 6 records. Okay, this is a group by condition. Now what I want, I will just go with the above one. Now my scenario is that I want to do the sum, but I want to exclude the amount which is less than $15. Okay. So see, I want to do the sum on CID and year. I want to do the sum on for each CID and year, and in that, see, I got 10, 20 and 22, right? I want to exclude the amount where the amount is less than 15. So I want to exclude this 10 and I want to only sum on 20 and 22. So my output should be, instead of getting 52, my output, I should get the output as 42. Are you able to get this one? Yeah. I want to filter on the amount. I want to filter, not only this, you can also filter, I don't want to sum that quarter 1 and 2. I don't want to sum the quarter 3, and you need to filter that one. So where to filter? Now you can use the where condition before the group by. You can't use the where condition after the group by. Okay, where quarter 1, quarter equal to, not equal to. So equal to means you will be getting you should give wherever that quarter is there, you need to give that. Okay. So I don't want the quarter 1, so I will give not equal to. Not equal to means explanatory equal to, or you can also do this, also works as a not equal to 1. That's it. Okay. So for 101, year 2010, quarter 10, 1 is 10, right? It will ignore this one, and it will just only add 20 and 22. Same with the 2011, it will only add 2 and 3. Same with the 2010 for 102 company, it will only add 2 and 3 data. It will not add the data for the quarter 1. Okay, not equal to quarter 1. See, 101, when I ignored the quarter 1, you got 42. 101 2011, when I ignored the 11, you got 34. Oh, 34. See, 34. Next with 102 2010, 33. Okay. So this is the where condition that you are going to use. Always where condition will be before group by. This is the way you are going to use. Now what I want, I will do this. I will remove the where condition. Okay, let's keep the where condition here. I am going to copy the same syntax. I will paste it here, and I will remove the where condition here. Now when I execute, I got the data, but I want to display the data only. I want to display the, here we got couple of records, right? Okay. In the output, after getting this sum, in this also I can filter. I want to get only the data where the total amount is less than 44. I want to see the records which is having the total amount less than 44. Then you can't do on the where condition, where you can't do, because how the step is going to be. First, where condition filters the data, it is going to filter the quarter one. After that, the group by is going to sort other two records. So, since this is a scenario we have seen, right? Oh, sorry, I think I have closed it. So, this is for the previous version. So, when you use a where condition, what happens? First, it is going to avoid, it is going to remove the first quarter one record, and after that it is going to order the other records, and then it is going to do the group by. And where you want to filter? You want to filter after doing the group by. So, group by it orders the data, after that it is going to sum. So, after doing sum, you want to filter the records. You are not filtering the records before doing sum, right, before adding up. You are going to filter the records after adding up. So, in order to filter the records after adding up, you can't write the query before group by, because group by is a place where you are going to add the records. So, you need to write steps after group by. So, for that purpose, you can't see, whenever you want to write after group by, you can't use directly this one where condition. And you want, and one more thing is that you also want to filter the data which is summed amount. After summing the amount, you want to filter. Let us see, where sum of amount, okay, this is the thing that we want, right, where sum of amount less than 44. I want to see this records, right. So, when I do this, I can't do this, because in the where condition you can't do the aggregation, because where the aggregation is going to happen, aggregation is going to happen at the group by level, okay, because when you use a where condition, first step is the SQL table you will be getting, second step is you will get the where condition, third step, that is the data is going to sum down, it is going to summed up, right. So, since you are using the summed up before it is occurring, then that is why it is show an error. So, if you want to use a sum after occurring of the group by, you can't use a where condition. So, there is a condition called having by, I think just having sum amount less than 44. Okay. So, now if I execute this, what happens? I will be getting the amount which is less than 44 C. Okay. This is the order by condition. Are you able to get this one? Okay. So, now okay, we got it. So, we have seen table, first step, where condition we have seen, grouping we have seen, having we have seen, right. Next thing, okay, we want to order the amount in the, or we want to order like, okay, we are getting 2002, right. So, I will just give by 45, less than 45, we may get some records, less than 45 we are getting order to, less than 50, I will give you 50, nothing to worry, less than 50, done, for getting more records, that is it. Okay. I got the amount here. Now, I want to sort the data based on this amount, whichever the amount, see whatever the amount I got less, that should be shown first, the maximum amount I want to show it later on, or vice versa, whatever I want. I want to sort the amount. For that purpose, what you are going to do, I will just so you know, if you want to sort anything, you need to write order by. I can use two ways, sum amount, I can use this one, okay. See, I have not given anything, I have did sum amount. So, by default, if I do not give anything, it will be sorted in the ascending order, smaller first, greater last, or if that is by using, you need to give ascending. By default, if you do not give, it will do in the ascending order by default, okay. Even though if I give ASC, that is ascending, then also I will get in the ascending order only, see 43, 43, 45. By default, even though if you do not give, by default you will be getting as ascending order. If I want in the descending, just you should give DESC. When I give, the maximum value will be shown in the first record, see. Okay. See, this is the one thing, and one more thing is that this is I can give the sum amount, or else I can directly give this alias, you are renaming that column name, right. I can directly give that column name instead of sum. Both will work, because why? See, I can't here instead of the sum amount, I can't use alias in the having class. I can't use alias in the having class because it will show an error. See, what did I said in the expressions? I said clearly, right? First, from name will execute, table will name will execute. Second, the condition will execute. Third, group by will execute. Fourth, having will execute. Fifth, the select query will execute, where the column name you can alias, whatever the column name you are aliasing, that column name will be shown. So that column name will be renamed as a alias column name. Whatever the alias you give, it will be automatically renamed in the fifth step. So since the sixth step is next to the fifth step, right? So you can directly use that alias in the order by. That's the reason. If you try to use alias in the having class, because you are going to get the alias names only in the fifth step. But in the having class, you are having that in the fourth step. So after the fourth step only the alias are created, right? So that's why you can only use alias after completion of the fifth step. So after completion of the fifth step, we are having only order by class. So in the order by, you can directly use the alias instead of using the column names. Are you all clear with this one? Okay, so I can use the total amount, I can use sum amount, anything I can use. In the having, see, when I use the having total amount, it shows an error because having is executed before creating the alias names. So that's why the system cannot find that column name. But order by is executed after creating alias, right? So you can give the column or you can directly give the total amount. Both will work. Okay. So this is the standard structure of the SQL. Now I want to show a couple of things. So everyone is clear with this one? Okay. Now I'm not doing anything. Now I want to show some things like how you are going to filter the data on a table. This is my I am taking some sample table. Okay. So in this table, I am having some login IDs, or else I think this will not be a good thing. Yeah. Okay. This is my name. You can see I got the department ID, name and group name. I want to get a list of records where the department name is sales. So normally what we do? We do where name equal to sales in quotes, because sales is a where character type, right? Always the character type you will be giving in the quotes. When I execute, I will get only the records which has the name called sales. Okay. So again, without using the wait condition, I will again execute the query. I got it. So instead of sales, if I give where department ID equal to, because it is integer, so I can directly give as 1. That's it. I got the data. Okay, done. So now what I am going to do here, I'll again execute without using the wait condition. This is how to pull the data from a table. Okay, that's what I'm going to say to you. Now here I want to get list of all the records where the department name as product in that. Okay, production. See, there are a couple of tables here. You can see these are the departments that I am having at the below. Okay, these are the 16 departments that I am having. I want a scenario where I want to get all the records where all the department names which is having production in that. So this production is having the production and production control is having the production in that name, right? So I want to display this both. So what I will do, if I do this production, what happens? I will be getting only one record. Instead of getting that production control also, I will be getting only one record. Why? Because I did equal to production. So what happened, what system does is that it will go and search for production and only one record as a production and it will display you. But my scenario is that I want to get all the list of all the records which is having production in the name. It may be anything, but it should have production word in that entire name, that is it. So, if you want to do that scenarios, that type of scenarios you will be calling it as a wildcard. Okay? Wildcard means you will always use like condition. Like, equal is different. Equal means it should be exactly matching. Like means it may be similar to that, that is it. Okay? I use a like protection. When I use this, then also I will not be getting. I will be getting only that table C. Then also I will not be getting. What I will do? I will copy this. I think I will paste it here. Then it will be okay. Because you can see two outputs. Yeah. Okay. Even though see, I did here what I did, and I am going to remove the modified date, because anyway we are not going to use that one. So, in this also I am going to remove the modified date. Execute. Execute. Okay. So, even though I have given like, but I didn't get the production and production control. Why? Because the system is going to search this exact pattern in the column. The exact pattern is not there. In the production has exact pattern. In the production control, it has a production plus it is also having one more word called control. Then what you need to give is that you need to give the percentile. When you give the percentile, it will go and search all the records wherever the name is starting with the production, that is it. After that, it may be any name. It may have or it may not have any word after the production. That is it. It will not go and check only the production. It will check all the records wherever the first wherever the first word is the production, that is it. It will not, since I have given the percentile, it will search for so it should have the production at the first. After that, it does not care. It may have anything. It may or it may not have any letters after that production name, that is it. When I use a like condition, then I will get two records here. I will get the production, I will also get the production control C. Okay? Or if I want to get the list of records where the name starts with P, then I will give P percentile. Then what happens? I will get all the records where the name starts with P. See here. You can manually check. We are having 3 records, that is having the name starting with P. Okay? Next, I want to get a list of records where the name is having and in the place. Name is having and. Means I should have and. It can be, it should be only, it should not be at the beginning. It should be in the middle. Then I will give percentile. So, what happens? It will search entire. See, when I given the P, what it is doing? It is not checking for P at the entire thing. See, marketing, somewhere you might have see human resources, information services, document control assurance. Okay, you are not having P anywhere, right? Yeah, development. See, research and development as P, but you are not getting that record. Why? Because I have given P at the beginning, and after P I have given percentile. So, what it does? Always the first letter should be P. After that, it might be anything. So, that is why I will get all the records which is starting with P. If I want something where it can have P at any location, where what are the words I am having here, right, names, that name should have P. The P may be at any location. It should not be at the beginning. It might be at any location. Then what happens? I will get all the names where I am having a letter P under in the names. That is, shipping is having P. I got it. Since I have given percentile at the beginning and at the end. Okay. And there are other things. I will go with other data, then you will be clear. Employee, select top 1000 rows. Yeah. Department, employee, job, candidate. Yeah, let us see the employee only. Okay. Organization. So now what I want to get the list of records where, so I'll remove all the things. I'll just give organization node and organization level. After that I'm going to remove this all. See, now when I execute, I'll get all the records. Now my scenario is that I want to get the list of records, okay, where organization level, like I can have anything in the first letter. I might the first letter might be anything. First and second letter can be anything, but third letter should be 8 only. Did you get my point? First and second letter can be anything. It might be 0 or anything. I am not sure. I am not worried about. Or let's say first, second and third letter might be anything. I am not worried. But fourth letter, fourth character from the C, you can see organization. Oh, okay, sorry, I did the organization level. Organization node. Okay, sorry. Okay. So in this, I want to filter the records where the first 4 characters might be anything, or first 3 characters. I don't bother about the first 3 characters, but the fourth character should be like A, or the fourth character should be number 4. Then if you give percentile, what happens? It is you are not mentioning any place, so wherever you got fourth character, you will be getting that record, right? But I want to specifically, I want a record where I am not worried about the first 3 characters. I am worried only about the fourth character. So you are mentioning. So for that purpose, you will give that many underscores. I want 3 characters, right? I don't bother about the 3 characters. So you will give underscore, 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 and after that you will give 4 and percentile. That's it. When you do this, when you give underscore for first 3 characters, it will not worry about that one. It will ignore the first 3 characters, and after that it will check fourth character as a value 4. That's it. When I do, oh, what is that? Argument data type. Oh, organization node is, it's a different data type. That's the reason it's showing. Okay, so what I'm going to do, yeah, it's a different data type, so that's why it is not showing. Yeah, I think we can do one thing. I'll create a same table called different one. Give me a minute. Script table. This is the other way to create your own tables. So how I am going to do, I am going to copy the same thing in the Adventure Works into table name employee1. I am naming it as employee1, and since the organization ID, right, so I'll copy only 2 columns, organization node and level. Automatically my table will be created. We are going to see this into command later on. For time being, nothing to worry. So since organization node is of different characters, so I will convert into varchar of 100.20. So here now, instead of using the employee, I'll just use the employee 1. And see, when I type the employee 1, now I'll get the records. Oh, there is no business entity ID, right? Yeah, I didn't add that column. Yeah. So now when I do that, now I'll get the data. See, I got the organization node and the organization level. Okay. Yeah, it is of different data type. I think it got converted. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can do this way also. So whatever the things, I am not worried about the 1, 2 and 3 characters. Okay. I am worried about the fourth character. So the fourth character should be 4. Then what I will do, I will give 4 underscore 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fourth character should be 4. So when I do like, see, because I don't have any character with the fourth, that's why I'm not getting. If I give 3, then I will get that. Oh, 3 also is not having fourth character. No, you are having 3. 1, 2, 3, fourth. Oh, sorry. I should give, this is the fourth character, right? I have given 4 underscore. Yeah, now you will be getting the 3 value. See. Okay. Wherever you have 3, so I am worried about the fourth place. So prior to that fourth place, I will give an underscore. So when you give underscore, it will not worry about that. So it will only worry about the fourth character. Since I have given percentile after the fourth character, so it will not worry anything. If I give 1, then you will get all the records which is having 1 in the fourth place. See, you can see this one. Okay. Same way, this is at the beginning. I am not worried. I am not worried about the first letter. It may be anything. The first letter may be anything, but last to second, I want the 2 as a number. Second letter from the last. I always want it should have the 2 number. When I do, see, you can see for all the records from second letter from the last is 2. Okay. This is the other way you can do. So are you clear with this one? Hello? And if you want to see the letters which starts with A to Z in the beginning, so you need to begin the square bracket, you can write A to Z, that's it. Then whatever the letters you want, it will show you up from A to Z. Okay. If that first starting letter is starting with A to Z, then it will show all the records which is starting with the A to Z alphabets, A, B, C, D up to Z. Okay. And now one more thing I would like to say, see here I got the department ID. I am going to this table again. If you want to see the records where the name is or department ID is 1, then what you will be writing normally, where department ID equal to 1, right? Done. Now what I want to have the I want to get the details for department ID 1 and 10. So you will give department ID 1 and department ID equal to 1 comma 10. Then what happens? It will show an error, because for equal to, even though if we keep in brackets, equal to will not work for multiple values. Equal to will only work for single value. Then what you need to do? You need to write in condition. When you write in, then it is applicable for multiple values. If you don't want the records which are not in 1 comma 10, then you will write not in, where department ID not in 1 comma 10. Then it will not get 1 comma 10 records, except that it will get all the records. See, you can't see 1 comma 10 here. Okay. So do you have doubts in this? Hello, everyone is clear?